Hi guys, welcome to Mega Five Stars. I'm Mega and I'm back here for another reality TV show review and to talk about tonight's episode of My Big Fat Fabulous Life with Whitney Thor. So guys, as you can see, it was another emotional night. I really got into the show tonight, so I have a lot to talk about. But first, let's get to the fact that Whitney Thor has such an amazing family and friends. She has a great source of people who supports her and who's loving to her and care for her, and that's an amazing thing. Like, her support system is out of this world. And so, through everything that she's going through and everything that she's been through, for her family and her friends to stick by her side the way that they have is amazing to me. So let's just say that. And her mom and her dad, her parents are just awesome. I just love them. And Babs and her father and just the whole crew. I mean, they're all amazing. So, as you know, Whitney Thor is now, or so-called, dating a Frenchman, someone who's out of the country, far away, and she's fallen in love with this Frenchman. So I'm just amazed at how, okay, first let's just say it's amazing how she gets over her past relationships fast. She moves on fast. That's amazing, to me, because it's okay. It's good that she's not heartbreaking. Her heart isn't breaking, and she's just like over the top upset about her past relationships and everything. And it's good that she can move on and able to give her heart to someone else. But is she moving too fast? I mean, it seems like she just moves so fast and she's looking for love so fast. I don't know if it's like she's she's thinking about her age and having babies and things like that, and if she's rushing into love, which is the wrong thing to do, because when you rush and into something and you're not for sure certain that it's for you, it could turn out to be a disaster, because it seems like she's rushing into a lot of relationships and they're all failing. I mean, I think she needs to just slow down a little bit, but she's out there, boy. She's moving. And with this French man that she hasn't met face to face, but they met kind of face to face through video chat or whatever, or FaceTime or whatever. But she hasn't sat down in the space with him, and they haven't went on a person to person date, like an official date in person. They just been through phone and video chat and things like that. So for her to want to move on so fast is amazing to me. And as you can see in the episode tonight, she just came out and said that she's so in love, that she's in love now. She feels like she's in love with this man who she hasn't even met face to face yet, as far as physically. And I just think that's just a little much for her to, can you fall in love that fast through a face chat or a video? Can you just fall in love? I guess if you're talking to a person so long through video chat and everything, I guess it's possible. It's possible that your feelings can get more involved in everything. But I don't think that she should allow herself to be so emotionally attached at this time. I think it's a little too early for her to be so emotional attached to this man, so fast. And, like I said, they just been doing it through video chat and phone, and, they haven't really sat down in each other's space and figured out if they're a match for each other. They haven't even been, together physically, just a little, even to hold a hand, or you might not like the way excuse me, guys. I'm not everybody say brother, but not brother in that way, but it's a brotherly love type of thing in African American heritage. So we tend to call people the brother or whatever. I think you get what I'm saying. But she hasn't sat down to, really be around this man to start, saying that she's emotionally attached to him, that she's in love with him. But anyway, as far as wanting to be with him and wanting to fly across the country to be with this man so fast, I think it's just a little bit too much. And I think she just needs to slow down. I mean, what if they get together? She might not, and they shake each other's hands. She might not like the way his hand feel. His hand could be too sweaty or something like that. Or he might not like the way she give a hug, or, they might not like the way each other eat around each other. Different things. You got to really be in the space with somebody to know if you're really going to be a match for each other. And they haven't gotten there yet. But anyway, she says that she thinks she's in love with him. First she came out and said, I'm in love with him. And then she changed it to, I think I'm in love with him. The love equation thing right now shouldn't even be in her vocabulary. But some people, can get emotionally involved. Who's to know? Who's to say? Maybe she is in love. I don't know, guys. But what you think? Do you think that she's moving too fast, that she might need to slow down, or she's leaving herself open for another heartbreak? Because, how much could the poor thing take? Like you seen it just this episode alone. The man that she's wanting to see and deeply wanting to be around, he can't come into the country because of COVID. And then on top of that, she gets a toothache and she got to get a tooth removed. And they're on all is going on while they're on vacation. It's just too much. I think she just needs to sit back and just wait a little bit longer before she just pull up and, want to be around this man so soon. But, she's looking for love and she want to have that. She want to be attached to someone. Some people, thrive off a life like that, of being in a space with another person. Some people, that's the way they live. That's how they feel loved and wanted, and that's what makes them happy. And some people don't need that. Some people could be alone, don't faze them, don't need that extra person around all the time. But some people has to be in a space with other people. And, she was brought up in a home with her mother and father together. And so it's more than likely it's something that she's seen every day of her life. So it's something that she's going to want, because girls tend to follow their moms. So it's something that she's going to want. So, but everybody want to feel loved and be loved. So I don't know. I just wish the best for her, but she's going through a lot right now on these episodes. And I just wish the best for her, because how much can her heart take? Every time you turn around, she's breaking down. She's crying over a man. It's just too much. At some point, you got to sit back and say, wait a minute now. And she goes all out for these men too. Like she gives it her all, which is nothing wrong with that. But sometimes you can just give yourself too much and not get that back in return. Like even through her conversations when she's talking to the Frenchman, he don't seem like he's so emotionally into her like she's into him. Like he's more standoffish type of safe. He plays it safe, where she just throws it all out there. And, that she's opening up herself up for a heartbreak, by pushing in so much. And it just seems like she just goes in all force sometime, and she doesn't sit back and say, wait, let me take a step back. Let me save some emotions here for, you know, for the real one. She just stepping out there and she's moving so fast. But anyway, she says now, come to the end of the show, she says she's going to go see this man. But listen, what threw me off was Heather. Okay, Heather is like, you should go see him. And I'm like the parents, like, what? Like, go see him? He should come to her. Although he can't make it to the States, he tried. It's COVID. Okay, we're all well and good. You can't come right now. Okay, so we'll wait. We'll just take a step back. Go get your... All he said, all he had to do was say, I'll go do the proper procedures of coming to America. Go do the proper procedures that you have to do to come to America. That's all. He just gotta follow the procedures. And I think that him being the man should be able to do that. Like go and see what else can be done for him to come see her. But no, he asked her to come to him, so she's gonna go to him. But Heather, she says, I think you should go to him. I think you should go. But then Heather, on the other hand, said, I wouldn't. If it was me, I wouldn't do it. Well, then why are you telling your friend to do it, your best friend to do it, if it was you and you wouldn't do it? If you wouldn't fly across country to go see a man, why are you telling your best friend to do this? But anyway, you got to consider that. I'm sure she's going with the crew, the filming crew, the TV crew. So, I'm sure she'll be okay. I'm sure she'll be okay when she flies. I'm sure they'll be with her. But if you're on your own, people out there, women out there, please don't be flying across country by yourself going to see no man. I mean, come on now. It's okay to do it if you're in a relationship. If you finally met and, you like each other, okay, and he flies you to him, okay, that's fine. All right, if you're in a relationship and everything and he pays for everything and he flies you to another country, okay, yeah, that can be an adventure. That can be an adventure. But I don't know. I just think it's too soon for her, especially after coming out of a relationship that she was in with Chase. I mean, that was a bit much. I mean, it broke her heart and she had her heart broken for, a minute. And so to want to rush back into that right away, I just think it's too soon. So guys, what you think? Do you think it's too soon? Because she's just rushing into it. Honey child, she is rushing in. She is rushing in. So I can't wait till next week's episode. But her brother is just about fed up. He's like, look, I'm trying everything here to convince her. He want to convince her that this man is not the one. But he's playing it safe. He's being a brother, but a protective brother. But then, he's trying to tell her, look, there's some red flags here. But we don't know if they're red flags. He probably do want to be with Whitney. And I hope that he is the one for her, because she deserves it. I mean, she's such a loving heart, loving spirit, beautiful woman. And she wants that, she wants a husband. So, guys, I don't know. What you think? Do you think he's the one? Do you think this Frenchman could be the one? I don't know. To me, it just don't seem like it. But I could be wrong. I might come back on here and do another review and be like, okay, well, then I was wrong, guys. He's the one. But right now, I just don't see it. I don't see him being the one for her. Especially when they first started conversating. And she was all in the first beginning. And he wasn't so all into it. He was like, he had his doubts because of what Chase went through for our social media. But Chase cheated and people didn't like that. So, what you expect with a public relationship. People going to speak their mind. They're going to speak their thoughts, some of those thoughts and minds that people was things that people were saying was a little harsh. It was a little bit much out there. But, you know, you leave the door open for it. So I just think she needs to slow down. But guys, tell me what you think about it. Do you think this is going to last? Do you think this is the one? I sure hope so. But anyway, next week I will be doing another review on it. I'll be coming back on YouTube, guys. So come back and chat with me. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe and come back so we can discuss my big, fat, fabulous life with Whitney Thor. And not with Whitney Thor, but about Whitney Thor and the show. So guys, yeah, let's see what happens next week. Let's see what they get into next week. It's going to be epic, guys. It's going to be epic. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night, and I'll see you back for another video.